Hi guys, it's Bláithín and it's time for another Freshen Up Friday. This is probably going to be the last one in this house for quite some time. As some of you know, we are shortly moving out of our house so that it can be remediated for pyrite, and then we're going to do a couple of renovations on the house as well ourselves. And so for the next few months we are going to be in rented accommodation. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last Friday here, at least that I'll be cleaning. So Indy has just gone down for his nap. Fingers crossed he sleeps for about an hour, I'm hoping for. I actually made my list earlier today of what I hope to achieve in Freshen Up Friday. I will share that with you momentarily. And then really it's just getting down to it and hopefully getting as much as possible. Things today are going to be kind of a little bit cleaning and a little bit of packing. I'll explain that as I go along. So here is today's list. Again, slightly ambitious. James will be helping me with some of this, and I also have a couple of things left over from yesterday's list that I didn't get to, that I'm hoping to finish today. I have actually already spoken with my contractor, so that's good. So yes, and I've also been measuring our ensuite as we've decided we're going to redo that as well. So lots on here. As you can see, breakfast dishes are still around. There are packing boxes everywhere. The kitchen just needs to be cleaned up from after breakfast this morning. So like I always do, I'm going to grab the wash I want to put on, put the washer and the dryer on, clear the kitchen, and then make a start. I always feel like a clean kitchen in the morning and a made bed, you can achieve anything. So into the world's smallest laundry room, which ironically is only going to get smaller during the renovations. This is semi-dry, so I'm going to pop it in the dryer to finish it off. I saved it from the wash, and then I have a load of towels that I'm going to put on as well. I am adding in a couple of scoops of bread soda, and I will top this off with some vinegar. I find this combination is my go-to for washing towels. This might sound a little bit weird, but I always feel like there's something very therapeutic about tidying up and cleaning a kitchen, especially first thing in the morning. Now, don't get me wrong, there are times when I absolutely loathe to do it, but let me know in the comments below what area or aspect of your house you find the most therapeutic to tidy. I've recently begun to hate the apple-scented antibacterial spray that I've been using. So if you have a great smelling antibac spray that you use, let me know what it is in the comments below. As many of you know, marigolds are an essential part of my cleaning process, but I'm not really loving these pink ones anymore. They're not as easy to put on or as hard wearing as the yellow. Does anybody else find that? I want to start another scent debate. When it comes to fairy washing up liquid, what is your favorite scent? Right now, mine is the original, but that does change throughout the year. Are there any other parents out there that feel they spend most of their life washing and filling bottles? I always wash my bottles in 3s, simply because that's as many as I can fit in the sterilizer at one time. It has been a super busy week here as we get closer and closer to moving out and having all the work done. And one of the areas that has really taken a toll is my handbag. So I want to give it a quick clear out. It shouldn't be too bad, so hopefully it won't take too long. I can see here I've got my Slimming World books in from my class during the week. They can come out, and these masks all need to have a wash. I just keep my masks in a plastic bag like most things, and I think that is, the pen can come out as well. So actually I'm just gonna take the masks out and give them a rinse. Indy's is fine, so I can put that back in there. And that was super quick, but it's been on my mind to do, and I just keep my Slimming World books all together in the press beside my handbag so that they're easy to grab when I go to my class. I am so close to having 4 stone off, guys. You have like no idea. So Indy had a little impromptu play date yesterday with one of his little mates. So I'm just gonna tidy all this up and give them a wash because they've been on the floor since yesterday. So as you guys all know, these are his absolute favorite toys in the world. There is one of them missing. It's probably under the couch. I will go in search of that and give these a rub down as well while I'm in here. So it's a little bit later when I'm editing this video, and already we have moved out of the house, and those couches there have since been recycled in preparation for our new suite of furniture, and it's actually making me a little nostalgic looking back at them. So as you saw in the clips just before, I'm just freshening up the area and also disinfecting some of Indy's kind of more substantial toys that I can't like wash in the sink. The next big area that I want to tackle is putting our stroller in the car. Although it's a really nice day and we'll hopefully go for a WALK later. Can't say the W word because the dog go crazy. But I think I'm just gonna pop it in the car, which is literally just outside the door anyway, and we can grab it if we do. Or you may have noticed we have another stroller that's more compact as well, although this is definitely my favorite. And then I've got my stair basket, just a few supplies that arrived and a few things that were dotted around the house. For those of you who are new, this is my stair basket. It sits here all the time. I may in time get a fancier looking one, but basically stuff that should be upstairs goes in it, and then when I'm upstairs with it, stuff that should be downstairs gets transported down and put away. It is so easy, and actually I'm just gonna chuck this in there as well and it'll get put away. So yeah, this is going to the car. So all things considering that today is about freshen up and not deep clean, I'm pretty happy. I will hoover and wash the floors in here, but this is looking pretty good. One of the things you may have noticed on my list to do today is to pack up some of the decor items that we're taking to the new house with us. The movers are going to pack everything else. So I will be packing up some of the candles, the pictures, the flowers, that sort of thing. They're all fresh, well, except for the greenery here and in the window is fresh, but the rest are all artificial. So yeah, I will be packing up some of that later today. But yeah, like for freshen up, this looks tidy and good for the weekend. Ooh, focus. So that's that second stroller. I keep that in the house because sometimes James has the car with him with the other stroller to work. But now I'm gonna bring this upstairs and start to put away upstairs. First, a little consultation with the old list. So I put marks beside the words for things that are in play, and when it's finally done, I get to tick the tick box. So tidy holy, we're just about to finish that. Put the stroller in the car. I've done my handbag. So this is the next one we're going to work on. So here's a little pile of stuff that should be downstairs, so I will take it down in the stair basket on my return trip. I'm just closing all the doors to make the room look tidier and give me more space to tidy up. Find in order to have a tidy house, half the battle is just picking up and putting things away regularly. So I would do this at least once, if not twice a day. So generally in the morning and then in the evening when I reset the house. Having a container like my stair basket has been a game changer for us because it's so easy to toss things into it and then deal with it at that designated sort of like put away time. And so even that alone makes the house appear so much tidier. When it comes to clothing, I find having a specific designated area for like clothing just helps me and James put things away quickly and easily. Yes, my wardrobes are organized in rainbow color form. I just love it. Another thing I love to do on Freshen Up Friday is to refill things like toilet rolls, change towels, soaps, muslin cloths, wipes, nappies, all those kind of like little pails and baskets that I have around the house. At the start of the COVID virus, we found it difficult to get the liquid hand soap, but much easier to buy bars of soap. And so we've now just gotten so used to it. Over the past 16 years of our relationship, I have been working on James to be more like me organisationally, but yeah, I still have to straighten up a lot. The kitchen and dining room for me are probably the most functional spaces in your home to have, and so I always like to stock them with muslins and tissues or whatever I might need so they're close at hand. So if there are areas of your house like that where you can add in additional things to help you, I would seriously look at that, even if it doesn't necessarily look the best. Once you have the organization and function correct, you can make it look better and pretty. As a lot of you know, I do have a dryer. I used it earlier in the video, but in the warmer months here in Ireland and when it's not raining, I do my very best to dry all my clothes on the line and perhaps only finish them off in the dryer. It's just the way we're brought up here. For us, a dryer is a luxury and something that consumes loads of energy. It's implanted in our brains from birth. When I'm putting away clothes, I sort them into their categories and the drawers that they're going to go into, and then I fold each of them and put them away. It's just the way I've always done things, and it would feel odd to take something out of the basket and put it straight away. For those of you who might be wondering, yes, I have OCD quirks. In some cases, they are limiting, and in other cases, they are just annoying, even to me. Putting away laundry has to be one of my most hated tasks to do, but I absolutely love when it's all done and there's no more baskets overflowing in the corner. So it's just coming up on, I'd say, about an hour and 15 or 20 minutes or so since Indy went down, and I can hear him rustling on the monitor beside me. But excellent news, I have gotten everything I had hoped I would get done in this time done. The remaining things I have to do, I'm going to wait towards the end of the day. That's hoover and wash the floors, and then there's a few things I want to do with regards to packing that I mentioned, but James has said he will help me with that, pardon me, so that it goes faster. I want to put some things up in the attic and get some boxes down, do some of the decor things, and then pack some of the kitchen up as well. So I will show you a little bit of that later. But for now, I think I'm going to get a head start on lunch as Indy wakes up. It usually takes him about 5 or 10 minutes kind of like to wake up before he's ready to get up. And yeah, I will prepare lunch. It's much later in the day now, guys, and I have been terrible at recording. I have done quite a bit of packing here. Pretty pleased. This is pretty much empty bar some alcohol that I need a special box for, and above my fridge is empty. Behind, you can't, oh, I'll show you, is now empty. So up there is now empty as well, and upstairs we are preparing to go into the attic. Interestingly, we're putting some stuff in the attic that can stay here, and we're going to take some stuff down, like our Halloween decorations and our fall decor and some party things, because Indiana's birthday is in just a little over 1 month, and we had already started buying a few supplies for that. But the office looks like this. We have stopped packing in here because our movers are going to do it all. And this is all the stuff that's going up in the attic. It is mostly kitty clothes that Indiana is too big for, and some memory stuff, which will be safe enough in here. The little dude is in there, see him? Hey dude! Playing away. And James is gonna help me go up there. Yeah, so let's hope this doesn't take too long. One thing this forced move has made me realize is that in a lot of cases, if something goes up in our attic, it goes there to die, except obviously in the case of decorations and decor, suitcases, and hopefully the only reason I'm storing these baby clothes is, fingers crossed, we might be lucky enough to have another child in a couple of years' time, and I'm keeping them on the off chance that happens. If it doesn't, I will then of course obviously donate. But yes, when we move back into the house, I am making a strict rule that unless it's a decor item or something I 100% know or have a purpose for it that I'm going to reuse it, it is getting donated, recycled, or binned, whatever the appropriate thing for it to happen is. Attics are actually just a waste of space in some way. They just collect and collect and collect, and you end up with ridiculous amounts of stuff you forgot you had. When was the last time you cleared out your attic properly, like a proper clear out? In the 15 years we've lived in this house, we have really never properly done it. I am just taking a look over my to-do list to see where I am at. I know I didn't get everything done, but I definitely finished yesterday, always a plus. The towels are washed and dried. I didn't hoover or wash the floors, and I didn't pack the sitting room decor, but do you know what? We got a lot done. I have definitely learned that packing takes way longer than you expect it to, and so I'm pretty pleased. I am wrecked, as you can hear. Indiana is giving out. It is nearly his bedtime. He is downstairs with James. Don't worry, he's not alone. But I am gonna leave Freshen Up Friday there for today. It was a bit of a weird one insofar as there wasn't much freshening up as such. There was, but not as much as normal. Purely, pardon me, I am so sorry. Purely because obviously with packing, it's very hard to like clean and tidy at the same time, because you really need to focus on just getting what you need to take with you into boxes. We are now officially into our final week. Actually, by the time you guys see this, we will already be in our new rental house, which is bizarre. I chose our floors today, which I'm very excited about, and I think other than choosing bathroom tiles and a new shower, which I have kind of, in fact, to be honest, I've chosen them all. I just want to double check the pricing on them. I think I've actually made all of the major decor decisions for everything. Yeah, except for just like the small little finishing touches, which I'm not really going to think about just yet. I'm not going to rush myself on those. And today I surprised myself in my floor choice, particularly for our sitting room. I didn't think it would be something I would choose, but hey, why not? But thank you so much guys for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Next week, Freshen Up Friday, we'll most definitely be in a new house. See you then guys. Bye!